It took me 20 years to realize what I'll tell you in 32 minutes. Imagine waking up every day with the certainty that you hold the key to creating the life you've always dreamed of. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But what if I told you that the power to make your dreams a reality is already inside you? As simple as flipping a switch. Imagine waking up every day feeling unstoppable, with the understanding that you hold the key to creating the life you've always dreamed of. It may sound too good to be true, but the truth is, it isn't. The power to turn your desires into reality has always been within you, as simple and easy as flipping a switch. Dr. Ernest Holmes believes that this divine power is always available, just waiting for you to activate it. Many of us feel stuck without realizing that we're carrying a hidden superpower. Dr. Holmes teaches that we all have a divine power inside, just waiting to be used. Imagine you're dropping something. Would you worry that it might fly upwards instead of falling to the ground? Of course not. You know gravity will do its job every time. Now imagine you could approach your goals and dreams with the same unwavering confidence. You might be thinking, so, how do I really do this? Well, it's simpler than you think. Remember that you have been using this power unconsciously every day. The key is to start using it consciously. Using the divine power within you can become as natural as learning to walk. In the beginning, it requires full focus and effort, but now you can do it without thinking. To use this power, you need to change your thinking, align it with the universal energy, and trust the process. Dr. Holmes teaches that we are all connected to this divine intelligence, like waves in the ocean. We are not separate from this power. We are a part of it. He says that each one of us is a unique expression of the whole, a universe in miniature within the vast universe, connected to the infinite. In other words, you're not just a drop of water in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. So, how can this power help you in your daily life? If you've ever faced a challenge, perhaps a financial struggle or relationship issues, and felt completely stuck, then this inner power can help you find a solution. It's about tapping into the infinite wisdom that's already inside you. And the best part is, you don't have to prove you deserve it or earn it. It's your birthright, always available, always ready to support you. The way to begin using this power in your life is actually very simple. Remember, you've been using it unconsciously every day. The key is to start using it consciously. Pay attention to your thoughts and beliefs. Do you always worry about lack and scarcity? This is like expecting everything to fly up instead of falling down. Instead, try adjusting your thinking to abundance and possibility. Believe that this divine power is always working for you, just as you believe in gravity to keep you grounded. Practice gratitude for what you already have. This isn't just advice to make you feel better. It's a practical way to connect with the abundance already present in your life. The more you recognize and appreciate the good things around you, the more good things you attract. A powerful truth to remember is that, like gravity, the power within you is always working. It doesn't need to be activated or earned. It's a constant force in your life. The only question is whether you're working with it or against it. You've heard about the power within you, but did you know there's a way to turn it on immediately? Imagine if you could activate your divine potential as easily as turning on a light in your bedroom. This is not just a metaphor. It's a real technique that can transform your life. Dr. Ernest Holmes believes that accessing the power within us is as simple as flipping a switch, but it requires conscious action on our part. Think about the last time you confidently flipped a light switch, knowing the room would light up. You didn't doubt for a second that the light would come on, right? That's the kind of certainty Holmes wants us to have about our own divine power. He teaches that we are all connected to what he calls one mind, a vast universal consciousness that we are all a part of, like waves in the ocean. Now you might wonder, if we're all connected to this divine power, why don't I feel it all the time? It's like having a desk lamp plugged in, but not flipping the switch. The power is still there, always ready, but it needs you to take the final step. Flip the switch. And here's the exciting part. Holmes suggests that we can imagine flipping the switch in our minds to activate this power. It's a simple, yet powerful exercise you can do anytime, anywhere. Try it right now. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a light switch in your mind. When you flip that switch, tell yourself, I am activating my divine power right now. Feel the rush of energy and potential flowing through you. You might think, is it really that simple? Yes, but also no. This action is very simple, but to truly harness its power, you need to practice and trust. Remember, you're not creating this power. You're simply tapping into what has always been there. Just like the electricity in your home, Holmes emphasizes that it's not God's mind that needs to change, but ours. This means the power is always at work, always available. We just need to align our thoughts and beliefs with it. When you've practiced these techniques but still feel like something is missing, could it be that you're overlooking the most powerful tool you have in your hands? It's not in any book or course, but it's always been with you, quietly whispering the answers you've been searching for. Yes, it's your intuition, the feeling deep inside that you often forget to listen to. Think about the last time you truly paid attention to your inner voice. If you're like most people, you might think you don't have time for that. But what if I told you that just taking a few minutes every day to listen could save you hours of struggling and uncertainty? Dr. Ernest Holmes teaches that the true creative power of the mind lies deeper than logic. It's not about thinking more, it's about feeling more deeply. The feeling of knowing that something is right, even when you can't explain why. That's your intuition at work. So, how can we strengthen our connection to this inner wisdom? The answer is simpler than you think. Take a few minutes each day to reflect in silence. This isn't about meditation or clearing your mind, but about creating space for you to listen. You might be surprised by what emerges when you allow yourself to be still. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Dr. Holmes believes that recognizing and appreciating the good in your life enhances your connection to divine wisdom. It's like tuning a radio to catch the frequency of abundance and positivity. When you focus on the good, you become more attuned to the guidance that the universe is always offering you. Try this at the end of each day. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be huge. Maybe it's the warm sunlight on your face or a smile from a stranger. When you do this regularly, you'll notice that you become more attuned to the reminders and inspiration that come throughout the day. Here's the interesting part. Holmes says that the mind must shift from inspiration to action. Just receiving understanding from your intuition isn't enough. You need to act on those insights. When you get a gut feeling about something, don't ignore it. Take a moment to think about it, and if it feels right, act on it. You might think, but what if I'm wrong? That's okay. Your intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And even if the result isn't what you expect, there's always a valuable lesson to be learned. Remember, the universe is always working for your benefit, even if you don't see it. Imagine approaching life with the confidence that you can always access an infinite source of wisdom. How would that change how you make decisions? How would it affect your relationships, career, and personal growth? Holmes believes that challenges reveal our current consciousness and urge us to dive deeper, calling forth love, strength, and higher awareness. So next time you face a tough situation, instead of getting caught up in worry and stress, try this. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what does my inner wisdom have to say about this? You might be surprised by the clarity you get. When you connect with your inner wisdom, you're opening up direct channels to receive divine guidance. The messages you receive aren't random thoughts, but signs that lead you to the best outcomes. You've listened to your intuition, but are you responding to it? There's a powerful tool that helps you communicate directly with universal intelligence, and that's visualization. Visualization isn't just daydreaming or wishful thinking. Dr. Ernest Holmes teaches that visualization is a practical and powerful way to communicate your desires to the universe. Think of it as sending a clear, vivid message to the universe about what you want to create in your life. However, there's an important point to remember. This is not a passive process. It requires active participation. Just like any skill you want to master, you won't become a great piano player just by thinking about playing the piano. The same principle applies here. So, how do you practice this? Try a simple visualization exercise right now. Close your eyes for a moment. Think about something you truly want to achieve in life. Maybe it's a new job, a loving relationship, or better health. Don't just think about it. Imagine it. Feel it. Hear the sounds that come with it. The more senses you use, the more real it becomes in your mind. Remember, your mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. That's why athletes use visualization to improve their performance. Their brains react as if they're actually doing the activity. You might think, this sounds great, but how many times should I do this? Holmes suggests making it a regular habit. Just like you can't expect to improve your health by going to the gym once a month, you can't expect to manifest your desires by visualizing just a couple of times. Make it a daily practice. You don't need a lot of time. Just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. However, many people make the mistake of visualizing once or twice and giving up when they don't see immediate results. Remember, you're planting seeds in the sacred mind, and those seeds take time to sprout. Trust the process and continue nurturing those seeds with your persistence, while remaining open to how they may manifest. Holmes believes that each of us has access to this divine power, and it's not reserved for any special group of people. It's your birthright. In fact, he says that God is always ready to give, while we are often not ready to receive. That's a powerful thought. The universe is always waiting for you to tap into its abundance. Think about this. You're not creating something out of nothing. Instead, you're aligning yourself with the infinite possibilities that already exist. You're tuning in to the frequency of your desires and letting them manifest in your life. Now let's talk about emotions. When you visualize something, it's important to feel the emotions tied to achieving that desire. If you're visualizing financial wealth, feel the relief and joy of no longer being in debt. If you're visualizing a loving relationship, feel the warmth and happiness of being with the person you love. These emotions are the fuel that nourishes your desires. Remember, this is not about forcing results or manipulating the universe. Instead, It's about aligning yourself with the natural flow of divine energy. You're not creating the power, you're tapping into what's already there, just like when you use the laws of nature. So, are you ready to plant seeds in the sacred mind? What seeds will you nurture with your persistence through daily visualization? Remember, every great achievement starts with a single thought, a vivid image in someone's mind. You have that same power in your hands. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive in the face of challenges while others crumble? Could it be that the way you perceive challenges is the key to unlocking a fuller, more fulfilling life? Dr. Holmes believes that every problem we face is actually a door leading to greater wisdom and strength if we know how to use it. Think about the last time you faced a major challenge. Did you feel overwhelmed, stressed, even hopeless? We've all been there. But what if I told you those feelings are actually blocking you from accessing your greatest power? Holmes teaches that our challenges aren't random obstacles thrown our way. They're invitations to grow, learn, and connect with the infinite wisdom that's already within us. It's as if the universe is giving us a small test, not to challenge us, but to teach us a lesson. Let's talk about money for a moment. Financial difficulties might make you feel suffocated, right? But Holmes would say that those challenges are actually revealing our current consciousness about abundance. Instead of seeing lack of money as a dead end, you could view it as a call to tap into your creative power. Maybe it's time to find new sources of income, or to look at your skills from a different perspective. Remember what Holmes said: we are the ones creating the conditions in our lives through how we think about life. So, instead of thinking, "I never have enough money," try shifting your mindset to, "I'm open to new opportunities to embrace abundance." Now, let's talk about relationships. We've all gone through heartache and misunderstandings, haven't we? But what if the challenges in our relationships are actually opportunities to practice unconditional love and understanding? Holmes believes that every interaction is an opportunity to express more of our divine nature. Next time you find yourself in a disagreement with someone, try this. Instead of focusing on what they're doing wrong, ask yourself, how can I bring more love into this situation? You might be surprised by how this simple shift can transform even the most difficult relationships. Health can also be one of the toughest challenges we face. But even here, Holmes sees an opportunity for growth. While it's important to seek advice from doctors, he also emphasizes the importance of combining deep belief in the life energy flowing through us. Try visualizing your body as a perfect manifestation of divine health, feeling the life force flowing through every cell. This isn't about denying reality, it's about aligning yourself with the healing power that's always available within you. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how can I put it into practice when I'm in the middle of a crisis? That's a great question. Holmes emphasizes the importance of daily spiritual practice to prepare for life's challenges. Start by dedicating a few minutes each day to quiet reflection. This isn't about forcing yourself to think positively, but about creating space to connect with your inner wisdom. You might be amazed by the insights you receive when you allow yourself to be still. Remember, Holmes said, "What the world needs is spiritual belief, followed by spiritual experience." So don't just think about these ideas, practice them. Next time you face a challenge, no matter how big or small, ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? What is this situation inviting me to learn or become? You'll find that every challenge is like a workout for your spiritual muscles. Just like you can't expect to improve your physical health By going to the gym once a month, you can't expect spiritual growth without facing some obstacles. But with every challenge you overcome, you become stronger, wiser, and more deeply connected to your divine power. We've covered a lot, but here's the most important message. You have divine power within you right now. It's not something you need to earn or discover. It's your birthright. All you need to do is remember it and use it. Start small. Apply these principles to your daily life. Shift your mindset. Listen to your intuition. Practice gratitude. Visualize your desires and turn challenges into opportunities. As Dr. Holmes said, what the world needs is spiritual belief, followed by spiritual experience. Remember, you are not separate from this power. You are a unique expression of it, like a wave in the ocean. Every time you tap into this power, you not only change your life, but you fulfill your divine purpose in this world. So, how will you shine your light today? The power is in your hands, or more precisely, in your mind. Use it wisely, use it often, and watch your life transform. When you become aware of the divine power within you, you'll realize that every step you take, every decision you make in life, can become an opportunity to express your infinite potential. Challenges and difficulties are no longer things you need to avoid or fear, but rather opportunities for you to prove your strength, to connect more deeply with universal wisdom, and to realize that you always have an immense resource within you to overcome any situation. It's important to understand that nothing in this life is random. Everything you go through has a reason, and if you can view everything from the perspective of someone who is aware of their divine power, you'll see that everything is working in your favor, leading you to growth and self-realization. Holmes taught that we don't need to wait for something big from the outside to change our lives. In reality, all you need to do is change the way you perceive the world and yourself. When you truly realize that you are an inseparable part of this universe, you'll stop feeling like you're facing life alone. You'll understand that the universe is always supporting you and you're never abandoned. One crucial factor in applying this divine power to your daily life is perseverance and patience. Big changes won't happen overnight, but you'll find that as each day passes, you'll gradually feel a shift in your mindset, your actions, and your life. With a deeper connection to universal wisdom, everything will seem easier, every problem solvable, and you'll feel more confident than ever before. Remember that you have the ability to change anything in your life. The key to doing this lies within you. Don't let any challenge make you doubt your own abilities. See challenges as valuable lessons, as opportunities to prove your strength and wisdom. And never forget that every step you take, every decision you make, is a step forward toward realizing your infinite potential. By connecting with your divine power, you not only change your life, but you also help create a better world for those around you. You can become an inspiration to others, helping them recognize the power within themselves, and together, we'll create a stronger, more creative, and loving community. Always remember that you're not alone in this journey. The divine power is always available to you, and all you need to do is open your heart and trust in yourself to activate it. Let each day be an opportunity for you to express your infinite potential, to live fully, and to achieve everything you desire. As you continue your journey of tapping into your divine power, it's important to always maintain an attitude of gratitude and mindfulness. Every step you take is not just an action, but also a manifestation of your deep connection to the universe, to the divine wisdom you are tapping into. Gratitude is the key to unlocking the door of abundance as it allows you to see and appreciate the good things in your life, even when you're facing challenges. When you feel this connection, you'll realize that life is not just a series of random events. Everything in life has a purpose, and everything you go through is a part of the journey that helps you grow and evolve. Difficult situations will become opportunities for you to explore deeper aspects of yourself, to develop patience, understanding, and the ability to overcome any obstacle. The more you trust in your own abilities and in your connection to the universal power, the more you'll realize that there are no limits to what you can achieve. Every thought and action of yours has an impact, and when you start acting from a place of belief and connection to divine wisdom, you'll begin to notice changes in your life. Remember, this divine power is not just for you. It's always there for you to share with others, to inspire and encourage them to recognize and tap into their own power. When you live and act from a place of light and faith, you become a powerful source of motivation for the community around you. Every action you take, no matter how small, can create positive changes in this world. We can't change everything in this world, but we can change ourselves and the way we perceive things. When you start changing, you'll find that everything around you starts changing too. Every challenge becomes an opportunity, every difficulty becomes a lesson, and every dream becomes a reality when you truly believe in your own abilities and connect with universal power. Life is not always easy, but if you can keep your faith and always stay connected to the divine wisdom within, you will never have to face it alone. You have an incredibly powerful resource always by your side, ready to support you whenever you need. This power is not something you need to seek. It has always been within you, waiting for you to recognize and tap into it. So, let every day be an opportunity for you to live fully, to express your divine potential, and to create the life you dream of. Act with confidence, with a deep connection to the universe, and believe that everything you desire can become a reality. When you live this way, you don't just change your own life, but you change the world in a better way. Remember, the divine power is always within you, always ready for you to activate and use. All you need to do is open your heart, trust, and act from the heart to begin the journey of exploring your infinite power. As you continue on the journey of tapping into your divine power, one essential thing is perseverance and belief in the process. Big changes won't come immediately, but if you stay focused on your goal and practice the principles you've learned, you'll start feeling deep changes in your life. You'll realize that challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities for you to grow and evolve. This doesn't mean that you won't face difficulties or challenges in life. Yes, challenges are an essential part of the growth process. But what matters is that you recognize that every challenge you face is not an end, but the next step on the path of development. Every time you overcome a difficulty, you not only learn, but you expand your ability to face even greater challenges ahead. Remember, your connection to divine wisdom is not a random event, but a continuous process. Every day you connect with your inner strength, every day you trust in your abilities, you are strengthening the foundation for the good things that are yet to come. Patience and perseverance will help you overcome any difficulty, and in the end, you'll realize that you're no longer limited by any barriers in life. The key to tapping into your divine power lies in how you perceive yourself and the world around you. When you begin to see yourself As an inseparable part of this universe, you'll feel the strength, confidence, and energy that you possess. You will no longer feel like you are struggling with life alone, but you will realize that the universe is always supporting you, always walking with you at every step. What matters is that you keep moving forward, no matter the challenges, no matter the moments that feel difficult. To do this, you need to maintain a positive attitude, be open to new opportunities, and embrace change. When you do this, you'll find that you no longer have to search for happiness or success outside because it has always been inside you, waiting to be tapped into. Always remember that growth is not a straight line, but a continuous process. You will encounter setbacks, but that does not mean you have failed. Every time you feel tired or face failure, it's an opportunity for you to reflect and draw strength from those experiences. You'll realize that patience, gratitude, and staying focused on your goal will help you overcome any challenge. Your connection to divine power is not something you have to search for. It's always available within you, in every thought, in every action you take. The important thing is that you recognize and tap into it, whatever you're doing. When you act with confidence and full awareness of this power, you'll see that everything becomes easier and you can achieve anything you desire. So, keep moving forward with confidence and perseverance, because you hold an infinite source of energy in your hands, a divine power that nothing can stop. When you realize this, you'll feel a powerful change in your life. And more importantly, you'll become an inspiration and motivation for those around you, helping them recognize their own inner power and tap into their infinite potential. So today, start with small steps. Trust in your inner strength and act from the heart. Every step, every decision, every action will bring you closer to the life you desire. Let the connection to divine wisdom guide you and help you become the best version of yourself.